My fellow Tobagonians, constitutional reform for Tobago has been articulated and presented to every administration from the inception of the Tobago House of Assembly in 1980. Trinidad and Tobago adopted its constitution in 1962 upon its independence. However, remnants of its colonial heritage, coupled with the legacy and winner-takes-all ideology of the Westminster system, still remain. It can be argued that Tobago's fight for self-determination actually began with its colorful and at times uncertain history. During the 1700s, Tobago reportedly changed hands a total of 33 times between various colonizers from the European continent, eventually settling under the British in 1763. It is also important to note that Tobago was self-governed as it possessed its own bicameral legislature with its own governor and commander-in-chief. This is the legacy for which our island's children and youth must not lose the essence of. However, by the 19th century, due to its inability to maintain and sustain itself economically, the political and social system faced a crisis of almost insurmountable proportions. This then led the British authorities to take the necessary action to unite the islands of Trinidad and Tobago on January 1st, 1889, making the island of Tobago a ward of the state of Trinidad and Tobago. The union of the islands did not find favor with all of its residents, and Tobago was faced with numerous administrative challenges, some of which affect the island's administration up to today. Nevertheless, the amalgam of Trinidad and Tobago was sustained, albeit with the birth of the insatiable thirst for greater autonomy. Tobagonians, that favor was renewed in 1977 by the Honourable A.N.R. Robinson when he presented a motion for internal self-government for Tobago as a Member of Parliament for Tobago East and political leader of the then Democratic Action Congress. Since then, the call for constitutional reform has reverberated through the halls of several political administrations and has presented itself on the political agenda of the Parliament of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago over and over again. I was proud to stand with my colleague, the representative for Tobago East, the Honourable Vanilla Allen Toppin, as we presented in January 2013 a bill that by most reasoned accounts would have seen the most fundamental and positive development in this island's struggle. Sadly, and not for the first time, these significant changes were resisted by some of the very individuals who are now attempting to present themselves as champion of this cause. My fellow residents, I, as your elected parliamentary representative for Tobago West and as minister with responsibility for Tobago's development, recognizing that this issue will not be settled until clarity, truth, and reason become the pillars of mature debate and discussion, will bring this issue again to the Tobago public for a resolution. Devolution is a parliamentary function which is triggered by a position that is presented by one of the representatives of the Honourable House of Parliament. As an MP, I am fearless in the execution of my duties and will not be bullied by anyone. For this reason, starting from Tuesday the 4th of November at Revenel's Resort, the team at the ministry, which after scintillating the views of the Tobago public, the view presented in the Green Paper, and several other initiatives that have been around in the Tobago political space for a number of years, will speak with a greater number of Tobagonians in some detail as to the way forward on this issue. Additionally, I am to clearly state why I adopted the positions that I did in the parliamentary debate in January 2013. The invitation to all is open. The issue is central to the future development of this island and cuts across all of its strata. I look forward to our resolving to convert talk into real action. See you there.